All right, guys. So after a shit couple of weeks, I've decided that every morning I'm going to try and get up and get changed at least, instead of staying in my pajamas all day and riding out this lockdown. Anyway, so last night, right, because what it is, a lot of you know that I smoke cannabis. Fucking love it, right? It's helping me big time with my PTSD symptoms. Might not work for everyone, but it works for me. Okay, so it's got me from point under the ground, like really depressed and stuff, to actually starting to feel a lot better these days. This last week I've been on a bit of a roll, so I'm hoping that it lasts. Now the video is about, I'm not sure if it's going to last at this rate, because I was talking to one of my mates yesterday and he was telling me that there's a load of police raids in regards to cannabis at the minute. Right, so the police did notice in one of the articles I read, like 2 little baby plants were taken. Mate, they didn't even have buds on them. So I don't even know why you're wasting your time. So I just don't get this. It's like me and my mate, right? I'm just thinking, what's going on? He holds a responsible job. I don't work at the minute, right? But I'm not exactly like a drug abuser. I use it, to manage my mental health at the minute. And I don't get what the government's doing. Why are you upping the raids right now? Are you stocking up for Christmas or something? In the government, are you lot going to be having a bender on the common man's weed? Because why would you do this when you're about to bring on a fucking lockdown? Do you know what I mean? I need this shit to get me through the lockdown, and I think a lot of other people do. And the point is, it's like me and my mate now, he holds a professional job. Me, I don't hold a job. However, if I'm caught with the amount, like I need an ounce for roughly a month, right? I'm going to get criminalised for it. And why should we? Now, having this discussion last night, and I've been having this with a lot of my mates that smoke cannabis, right? And I'm really worried that my dealer's going to get busted and I'm not going to be able to find a supply. And a lot of my close friends know I need it. It's not that I want it, I need it, and I actually do enjoy it because it lessens my flashbacks, basically. So why is it happening now? I don't get this. The government needs to relook this. Let people do what they want to do. At the end of the day, during this lockdown, mental health is on the fucking rise because isolation kills. Loneliness kills. Read the research, okay? Most people that commit suicide is partly because they're fucking lonely, right? And they're not dealing with the shit that's going around in their heads. Now, would people rather us lot that smoke the cannabis turn into alcoholics? I don't think so. Do you know what I mean? And when you're looking at the long-term impact of an alcoholic, you got your health issues there too, loads of them, more so than cannabis, which is rammed down our throat, mental psychosis, isn't it? Drug-induced psychosis. Fucking hell, you can have an alcoholic-induced psychosis. Has anybody seen one of those? I know a couple of people that have had an alcoholic-induced psychosis. Yet you can go down to Morrison's and buy as much of it as you fucking want, can't you? So why can't I go to Morrison's and buy as much fucking cannabis as I want? At the end of the day, go down to one of our alcoholic streets, like Wine Street in Swansea, on a Saturday and Friday fucking night, and you'll see the impact of drug-induced violence. How's that? Now, when you're going to a home where you're having a sesh, right, like a good old cannabis sesh, you ain't going to get no drug-induced violence at all. In fact, you're going to get no drug-induced anything but a drug-induced munchie. That's what you're going to get. So I want to know why the police are getting really heavy on this at a time when it's fucking needed. And if you want to go heavy on this, please go heavy on this Christmas, when we've got our family around us, where everyone's on the fucking phone to each other, we've got a little bit of company. Do you know what I mean? But why would you do this right now when you're having little serious lockdowns here, there and everywhere? And a lot of us, cannabis is a coping mechanism, whether we're going to get criminalised for it or not. So, I think Welsh government need to have a think about this, or let us have it medicinally, at least, like Boris Johnson has in England, because even he said it's jolly nice cannabis.